Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here. Courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's Conley. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. It's stolen by Dunn. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
Just a great nose for the ball. Chris Dunn with the clean pick starts the fast break, and they leave no doubt.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Now here's Edwards. For 3, Randle. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. McDaniels against Leonard. Here's Zubac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harden against Conley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Minnesota. Harden against Conley. And Harden gets the double team. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Leonard for 3. Offensive board. Zubac passes to Harden. Randle against Jones. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in. Conley looking for an opening. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Harden with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Doris looking back at James Harden's time in Houston. What an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
1:51 left in the first. Leonard for 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Randall driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Jones against Gobert. Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Pass to Powell. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that one's good from Conley.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Outside Harden. Now here's Jones, defended by Gobert. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Leonard for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And here's McDaniels. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Reid. There's the double with Bogdanovich. And here's Edwards outside. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Zubac passes to Jones. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves shooting around 53%, a nice number. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Minnesota is shooting their first free throw of the night here. Clark is checked in for Alexander Walker. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Miller, right side. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Zubac. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Coffee, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves.
Clippers foul. Coffee.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Miller. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clark. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Coffee. Here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Gobert finds Reed. Here's Conley. Reed in the post, working on Jones. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Clippers trail by 3, and Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Outside Reed. Edwards looking it over. Picked by Gobert. Shoots. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got his first 2 points.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Fires from deep. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by DiVincenzo.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Done. The pass to Leonard. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Leonard gets the bucket.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. McDaniels with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Harden from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Down low. Harden with a bucket.
Now, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Eubanks gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Doubled by Dunn. Randall pass to Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Here's Leonard. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Randall outside. And he drives in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Here's Leonard. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Randall. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Leonard way outside. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. Pass to Edwards. Edwards on the move. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard inside, guarded by Edwards. Launches it. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Minnesota. Outside Edwards. 13 feet out. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young inbound serve.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 7. They get the rebound. A deep three. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Leonard against Randall. Shot by Leonard, no good. Minnesota leading by 9. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Zubac's high post. Back to Dunn. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3. Leonard's got 23.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 6.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And then Harden with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Conley passes to Gobert. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Done with a steal. Harden to pass to Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Harden from outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. 18 points for him.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater. Good night.
Randall can't hit. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Minnesota leading by 5. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 11 points here in the second half.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Outside Reed. The floater. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden surveying the D. Here's Jones. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Minnesota in the lead. For 3, Randall. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Harden from outside. Randall pulls down the board. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Defended by Harden. Tipped away. And stolen by Jones. Here comes Kawhi. Can't hit from in close. Randall outside. The open J off the mark.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's Minnesota up by... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. He's off on the second. Minnesota leading by 3. Alexander Walker with it. Dunn in his pocket. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Leonard. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This one for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles comes in for Garza, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first basket. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Conley, defended by Dunn. Ingles from outside. He can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard for 3. Left side Jones. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and Minnesota wins some changes. Clark is checked in for Ingles, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alexander Walker. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow! And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Powell passes to Dunn, and here's Leonard. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Pass to Clark. Now Conley. Here's Reed, defended by Jones. Shoots a fadeaway. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Out to Powell. Back to Leonard. Over Edwards. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard against Conley. From the elbow. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Here's Clark. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for DiVincenzo. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Clark no good on that one. Clippers trail by 10. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. McDaniels is checked in for Clark.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. McDaniels can't hit. Clippers trail by 7. Powell passes to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Harden. The shot by Conley, no good. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And he recovers it. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Got it.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Conley against Leonard. Over to the wing. Dunn. The pass to Powell. No good with the triple. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Randle with it. Harden picks him up. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
Here's Clark. Off the inbound, no good. Outside Jones. And so it's Minnesota Minnesota with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show